the story of the ugly duckling. A long time ago, in a nest surrounded by tall reeds, a mother duck sat patiently waiting for her eggs to hatch. One by one, the eggs cracked open, and out came the most adorable little ducklings. But one egg remained, and when it finally cracked open, a strange-looking creature emerged. The mother duck was shocked to see that her lastborn was unlike her other ducklings. He was gray and awkward, with a long neck and legs that seemed too big for his body. The other ducklings teased him mercilessly, calling him Ugly Duckling. The poor duckling tried to fit in, but no matter how hard he tried, he just couldn't seem to get it right. He waddled instead of waddled, and his quacks sounded more like honks. The other ducks in the pond rejected him, and the ugly duckling felt like he didn't belong. One day, the ugly duckling decided he had had enough. He set off on his own, searching for a place where he could be accepted for who he was. He traveled through fields and forests, meeting all sorts of creatures along the way, but none of them seemed to understand him. As winter approached, the ugly duckling found himself alone and shivering in the cold. Just when he thought things couldn't get any worse, he saw a group of swans gliding gracefully across the frozen lake. He was in awe of their beauty and elegance. As he watched, one of the swans noticed him and approached. To the ugly duckling's surprise, the swan spoke to him in a soft, gentle voice. "You are one of us," she said. "You are a swan, just like us." And with that, the ugly duckling realized that he had been a swan all along. He had been trying to fit in with the wrong crowd, and that's why he had felt so out of place. From that day on, he lived with the swans, and they accepted him for who he truly was. The ugly duckling had finally found his true family, and he lived happily ever after.